Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're actually gonna go turkey hunting. Now, that being said, I'm not gonna act like it's a surprise. You can tell by the title of this video, I killed a turkey, my very first turkey ever. And anyways, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I don't know much about turkey hunting. I didn't grow up turkey hunting. I've been turkey hunting just a handful of times, but I haven't grown up turkey hunting. I don't know much about turkey hunting. I've been watching YouTube videos trying to learn more. My dad doesn't know much about turkey hunting. Luckily, my uncle does know a lot about turkey hunting, but he wasn't with us. So anyways, with that being said, there may be some parts inside this video that may be a little disturbing to some people. And so, I'm just gonna say this, viewer discretion advised. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I'm not used to saying that kind of stuff. But anyways though, it's nothing, there's not like a whole bunch of blood or anything like that. But anyways though, just so you know, there might be some scenes in this video that some people might find disturbing. Others might find it awesome. Some people might be in the mix. But yeah. Anyways though, so also, if you are an avid turkey hunter, well, I'm just going to warn you now, you're going to see so many mistakes that me and my dad did throughout this video that it won't even be funny. But anyways though, enough of that being said, so like I said, we went turkey hunting. Me and my dad, neither one know a lot what we're doing. We have been watching YouTube videos and stuff like that, but the best way to learn though is by doing, and that's what me and my dad did. So that being said, the video, I gotta explain the first part of the video because I didn't get the very first part on video. That made a ton of sense, didn't it? Anyways, so this next clip that you're about to see, me and Dad went up turkey hunting. We was on our way out there. Dad gets out the crow call and he starts trying to locate one. And all of a sudden, we hear a gobbler probably what sounded to be a good 300, 500 yards away. I mean, it sounded like he was far away. But anyways, about the same time that he gobbled, all of a sudden, something took off right in front of us where we couldn't see, but we could hear it. So me and Dad, we immediately ran to, like, off to the side to try to kind of take cover. And I got my gun ready. And so we're over there setting, we got set up right there. And I start trying to call on there. So just keep that in mind. Whatever me and Dad's setting right here inside this next part of this video, we actually just got there and we just ran to that spot because we just heard something take off. So with that being said, hope you all enjoyed this video, and you'll probably be seeing me again inside this same scene throughout this video, me explaining what me and Dad was trying to do. But yeah, that being said, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Here it is. Yeah. My calling skills were amazing right there, wasn't they? So, I mean, like, I couldn't get the call to work very good, and I hadn't practiced with that call like I should have. And the call wasn't really scraped up like it should have been. And I just bought a new striker for the call the previous night because I lost the old one, and it was completely made out of plastic. I've learned I don't like plastic strikers. They don't get as much friction as what they should. Anyways, but yeah, part of it, I'm not going to blame it completely on the call. Part of it was really me not knowing how to work the call, but yeah. Yeah, I had amazing calling skills, don't I? Anyways, back to the video. So I thought I had this next part on video, but found out apparently I didn't. So, anyways, to explain this next scene, first off, I want to say this. I went out there completely not expecting to get anything. Like, me and Dad, neither one was expecting to get anything. We more went out there just because, A, it was the last youth season I'll ever get to go on, and B, also, it'd be good, like, father and son time and, like, all that. But neither one of us expected to get a turkey. So, Fat Man said, video recording was not my #1 priority. I originally brought a tripod to get different angles, but I didn't even bother setting it up because I just knew he wasn't going to get anything. But anyways, though, with that being said, just keep that little notes out of your mind throughout this entire video. But anyways, me and Dad gets up to where I was at, and because I signaled them to come over there, and me and him walk up a little ways, and anyways, we get up there a little way, and all of a sudden, we hear a turkey start gobbling, and we heard it was the same turkey, and I didn't know where to go, Dad didn't know where to go, and so we remembered that a long time ago, actually it wasn't that long ago, it was actually just last year, but we was out squirrel hunting and we ended up seeing a turkey at a certain spot. So we ended up going about where we seen those turkeys at last year, and I'll leave a little thing up here somewhere, or up here, that will be that little squirrel hunting video that has the turkeys in it. Anyways though, we decided to sit up right there. We get up there, and at that point we didn't know where we was sitting, but I seen this little brush thicket up there, and anyways Dad asked me where he was going to sit up at. I told him, well, how about we sit up here at this brush thicket, because if we sit there, then that way he could sit off to the side, and he'll be covered up, because he wasn't wearing a face mask or gloves or anything like that, and I wasn't wearing gloves or a face mask. I did bring a face mask, but I wasn't wearing it at that time. But we get right there at that briar thicket, and he sat over on the brushiest part, and I was kind of right there on that corner, because that way it would still be covered up pretty good, but at the same time I could still see something. So we sat down. Again, neither one of us expecting to get a turkey. Dad takes the call, as you'll get ready to see, and anyways, he starts calling on it, and all of a sudden we start hearing that turkey, and that turkey gets more vocal. Now, throughout this video, every single time that you hear the striker going off, the slate call, the call going off, there's actually, the turkey is gobbling to that. The turkey was actually responding very vocal to that call. He was responding really good to that call. And anyways, I don't think that you can hear the turkey the whole entire time as we are calling it, but just know every single time that we use that call, that turkey was responding. Well, every time Dad used it, Dad was a wee bit better than I was at using it. Something I also want to mention that I meant to mention a little bit ago, but the moment we sat down right there, I knew there was no way in this world we was going to get a turkey. Like, being Dad, I wasn't wearing my face mask, Dad wasn't wearing his face mask, and I have a beard, so that helps some, but Dad doesn't have a beard, so his face was showing pretty good, and of course all of us was showing me, and neither one of us was wearing gloves, and we both was moving quite a bit, we was making a lot of movement, and we had scouted that area out some, so we did see some turkey signs there. However, we really did not expect to get one, because like I said, neither one of us, we like literally the incomplete turkey hunters out there. Yeah, have you ever seen Jeff Foxworthy, incomplete deer hunters? Well, that's what we was, except for we was the turkey hunters, incomplete turkey hunters. Anyways, the moment we sat down, I literally told God, I prayed that we'd get one, I prayed that it would be a tom, and right after that I said, God, if we get one, this is all on you. There's no way in this world that me and Dad's gonna get one unless you have one come our way. Because like I said, me and him we was making a lot of movement, wasn't wearing all the camouflage that we needed, and all that. So I just want to make that little statement. This whole entire turkey hunt, I give God all the credit for it, because there's no way that me and Dad could have got one if it wasn't for God. So, anyways though, that being said, back to the video. There's a turkey right below us. Yep. Here's that call. almost nervous to use the gobbler. There's a turkey right down below us, down that way. And we're hoping to call him in. Well, you got his attention. He's down that way. I hear that.
Maybe you want to get set up over on this hill so you can look over at the hill.
Well, the bad part is, though, is if I move, he might see me. I don't know. He definitely got closer.
He's definitely answering to it.
Yep. I want to put my face mask on, but I'm kind of afraid to. I just don't know if he'd see me. Make sure my beard does cover up most of my face, but
Wondering if I should move on up the hill and off to the side. Then maybe he'll cross over towards me. And you can shoot him. Is he on the left side?
I think he is on the low side.
Maybe I need to go on the right side of this bush then.
I know, so I'm kind of scooting over.
I think I'm going to go over here. And I'll step off to the left.
Okay.
I'm going to start calling over there. That way he'll take him across over here. Then you can shoot him when he gets right over here. And I'll be out of the way.
Okay. Just remember, they can see really good.
I'm going to go tuck down over the hill.
Okay. Whoa, that was close. I think that way. That just asked which way was he at. Now, to kind of explain a little bit about what we was trying to do there, so Dad actually got the idea if he moves and starts calling from his other side, it might draw the turkey up closer to us, because we didn't know where he was coming out at. At that point, he still sounded a little ways down in there. And so, Dad was moving off to the left, because that's where he sounded like he was coming from, was going to be coming to the left of us. So Dad was going to move over that way and go and behind a hill up there. And he was going to start calling from over there to kind of draw the turkey in that way. So I was kind of getting situated to start shooting to the left side of me, and because that's where I thought he was going to come out at. And anyways, so that's what we was doing right there. And now One thing that I was nervous about was back to the whole entire incomplete turkey hunter. I was nervous that turkey was gonna spot Dad walking through there, and Dad was making a lot of noise walking through there. You can't really hear it inside the video, but he was making a lot of noise because of all the leaves and stuff. So we really didn't know how that one was gonna go. Uh, so I think what me and Dad was thinking is maybe as far as the noise goes, he would think that it was that turkey that he kept hearing, that hen that he kept hearing yelping. Maybe he thought that it was walking through there. So that's what we kind of think the turkey was thinking, the gobbler was thinking. So, but anyways though, this figured out to kind of explain a little bit about what we was doing there. So with that being said, back to the video.
might be dead now, but I'm not sure. You probably ain't gonna see him very good, but I can still see him though. He's right down here. Is he able to run or anything? No. I think he... all that time? Maybe. How far is he now? 15 yards. Okay, you see this white log that fell down? You see this log down here? And that's like his white spot. He's literally right there to the right of that. I just know I've seen people in the past on videos running with their head, putting on their head. Yeah, I've heard that too. I think he may be dead now, but I'm not sure. I cannot believe that we got that. That's amazing, I know. Man, this is weird. That's really happening. That was literally, oh my god. I think he is dead, but I could be wrong. Where was he at? Right here. He literally just popped his head off right here. And what surprised me, first blood somewhere. Maybe I can sneak down there or wait my way down there and then, I don't know. Or call up Uncle Brian, he'd know what to do. I can see him. You probably did. Got another shell loaded. Yeah. What was that? He said step on his head. Okay. Who said that? Okay, so far we just called in the first turkey on youth deer season. He's been flopping, but we're gonna go down and look and see what he's doing. He's just laying there for right now. He's my first turkey. It's Michael's first turkey. Yeah. He wasn't even 10 yards. 10 yards, yeah. Just get ready to put another one in him. Let's go down slowly. But if he takes up, I don't know whether you should shoot him or just throw a step on his head and chase him down. I don't know. That's why I was trying to debate the first time. I didn't know what to do. Just go down slowly now. Let you go first. He's about 15 yards in front of me. Is he dead? I think so. Right here's a bunch of the feathers. There's a bunch of feathers everywhere in here. Right here. Ouch! Pretty sure he's dead. I don't see no breathing and he ain't trying to do anything. But we're gonna poke him to make sure.
I think he's dead.
I think he's dead too.
Find his head and step on it.
Huh?
Find his head and put your foot on it just in case. If he jerks, don't get scared.
He's dead.
He's dead?
Well, he didn't jerk when I put my foot on him.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
First turkey.
Yeah, got her done.
If I'm not mistaken, also this is my last youth hunt that I'll be able to go on because I'm getting ready to turn 18. But not just that though, but I'm pretty sure, and Dad, you'll have to correct me on this if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure though this is the first thing I've ever killed on any youth hunt.
Yeah.
Everything I've ever killed has been during the main season.
I believe so.
First turkey.
Is your game cam on?
Still recording right now as we speak.
Awesome. Let's look at this thing.
See all the feathers?
There's all the feathers all the way over here. Went down there and
Not believe that worked.
that is awesome. Totally awesome.
Me and you was hunting like the incomplete turkey hunters.
I know. Did you get him?
Do nothing to do.
Well, that's,
Thank you, Jesus.
yes, thank you, Jesus.
That's a good way to end out my first
Very nice beard.
turkey season. I know. I'm pretty sure I got a headshot because I'm seeing blood on his head.
That's beautiful.
Wow, this will be a turkey hunt, a hunt in general, I'll never forget. That was awesome. That's awesome. I still cannot believe that I'm looking at a turkey right now. Thank you, Jesus. Well, might be a dumb question, but have you carried turkey out?
Other feet.
Thought you did. Wink. That is awesome. Well, Dad, what do you think about this?
When they came in, I was like, you stupid cold.
I know.
You came right at us.
You got down over here, and then about the moment you first sat down over there, I heard something down in here, and I just knew it was a turkey. All of a sudden, you started calling, and he went off like right here. My heart started pounding, and my adrenaline was going up. And all of a sudden, he gets right up there and pokes his head. I kept hearing him come up, and I was trying to figure out exactly where he was going to come up at. For a second, I thought he was going to come right up to me. I had a feeling he was going to pop his head like right beside me, and then probably spot me or something like that, but he came right up here to that tree right there and popped his head out, and I knew that it wouldn't be long before he seen me, because I could be wrong, but I don't even think I had my face mask down, because I was hot, and then B, because I didn't want to put it on, because I figured he'd probably be able to see me. But I knew it wouldn't be long. I don't have gloves on or anything. So I go, he looks right at me, pops his head up right there, and boom. Get him. It's awesome. I'm still shaking a little bit.
Imagine. That's probably your first animal you've killed with that gun, ain't it?
Other than squirrels, yeah. I did kill 1 or 2 squirrels with it. First big animal. And that's the main reason why we bought it, if you remember, right? Because I started doing turkey hunting last year with Uncle Brian and Hunter, and then I didn't have a gun that I could use for turkey hunting. So we bought this thing. I had a 410, and they just now made 410s legal to turkey hunt with. That's awesome.
Now, maybe we'll call Uncle Brian and find out what we're supposed to do now.
Yeah.
We've never checked one in before. I don't even know if we fill something out, or I have no clue. I've never even read the instructions.
Have you ever killed a turkey?
Nope.
So I finally did something that you've never done. It's awesome. Now, the only sad part is if I'm not mistaken, and I have to talk to Uncle Brian and make sure I'm correct on this, but I'm pretty sure this is the only turkey hunt that will be my last one, I'm pretty sure, for the year. I'm pretty sure you can only kill one turkey a year. But I could be wrong on that. That's awesome. Well, I guess I better stop recording before I run out of storage. But, yeah, this is awesome. I'll check back with y'all later. I don't know when, but sometime. And give y'all an update.
So, as you probably figured out by now, I'm back home now. So, I didn't get any video footage of anything after that last video clip you just seen. So, I'm just going to kind of tell you what all went on after that. So, me and Dad decided, well, first we took a picture with it, and then we decided it's time to go ahead and take them on home now. So, also, I just want to say this part. As y'all have seen inside this video, especially all of you avid turkey hunters out there, you have probably seen a million... Why in the world did a duck just go off? That was weird. Hey, my cousin just texted me. And so, anyway, shout out to his YouTube channel since he just texted me. Apparently, he wanted to be a part of this video. No, this was not planned at all. My cousin's YouTube channel and my uncle's YouTube channel that I'm about to get ready to mention is Hawkins Outdoor Experience. I'll leave a link to their channels in its description. But yeah, to my cousin Hunter, who just texted me while I was trying to record a video. Thanks for that, by the way. Anyways, where did I just leave off? Anyway, yeah, I remember now. So, I'm sure if you are an avid turkey hunter, you have caught a million mistakes. All the way from the part of not wearing gloves, not wearing a face mask, all the way to the part of whenever I went to go shoot the turkey, I didn't have my gun up like I should have. I ended up actually pulling my gun up as I was getting ready to shoot him. Not going and immediately stomping on his head. Because, you know, apparently whenever you kill a turkey, you're supposed to go stomp on its head and kind of basically, well, nonetheless finish it off. And like I was starting to say before the turkey rudely interrupted me with all his flapping over there, like I've said before, I grew up deer hunting. And you know, whenever you kill a deer, after you shoot it, you wait for about 30 minutes or so, 30 minutes to an hour before you get out and go to that deer. I didn't know if turkeys was the same way or what that deal was. So I was just sitting there, Dad didn't know. All of a sudden that turkey starts flapping. I immediately take off running. I get over there and I'm as confused as I don't know what. I had no idea what to do. And so I pull my gun up and I couldn't see the turkey good enough to get a good shot on him without destroying the meat. And I noticed he wasn't really going anywhere. He was just kind of going more downhill. He couldn't actually get away. So I just let him be and just kind of had my gun ready. And that was the part inside the video that I was warning you at the very beginning. The part that might be a little disturbing to some people was all the flapping. Because quite frankly, to be honest, I wasn't a big fan of that either. But I didn't really know what to do. But luckily though, he didn't do it very much. He died literally just in seconds. So it wasn't that bad. But anyways, that was the part I was talking about at the very beginning of the video that was maybe a little disturbing to some people. But, so, Dad gets over there, Dad has no idea what to do. So we're over here texting my uncle, and my uncle is telling us what to do. He's telling us all these different things. He's telling us that we need to go stomp on its head. So, as you've seen, I run down there and stomp on its head. He was already dead by that point. And, so that's kind of what went on. And while we was recording the video, you just didn't really see all that stuff. But that's what was kind of happening throughout that entire thing. So, now back to what was going on after that last video. So, we pick him up, and I'm the one that carried him up that hill. And I was picking him up, and that thing was heavy. I wasn't quite expecting a turkey to be that heavy, but it was kind of heavy. So I pick him up, and I remember back in the day, as a little kid, I watched, I can't remember, there's an actual name to it, I can't remember what the name of it is, but anyways though, it was basically Real Tree Outdoor Kids. It was basically a bunch of kid hunters that at that time was about my age, about, I don't know, 6, 7 years old, going out there hunting with their dads, grandpas, stuff like that. And I remember in one particular episode of that show, there was a kid that went turkey hunting, and I remember he threw the turkey over his shoulder. And at that time, the turkey was as big as that kid. But anyways, so I was like, you know what? If that kid could do it, that seems a ton more logical and a ton easier than carrying a turkey like this. So I sling it over my shoulder, and Dad looks at me, and Dad's like, oh, Michael, you got blood going all over the back of your clothes. And I looked at Dad, and I was like, it's camouflage. I only wear these clothes whenever I'm out hunting, so that's what they're for. So I just let the blood go all over me. I have blood all over my back. I slung that turkey over me, and I carried that thing all the way up the hill. And we get up there, take a few more pictures, and then at that point, me and Dad start taking turns carrying it. I carried it a good little ways, and then at one point, me and Dad both carried it. He took one leg, I took the other leg, and then we kept going. Then Dad decided to carry the turkey by himself, so Dad slings it over his shoulders. By that time, all the blood was dried up and also on my back. So Dad didn't get any blood on him, but Dad carries it over his shoulders for a good while. Then I take it back over, and just kept going back and forth like that. Get it back home, we go get into normal clothes, because my clothes had a whole ton of blood on them, and we didn't want to get ticks and all that, so we get back home, get dressed, and then, like I said, we had no idea what we was doing. My Uncle Brian, shout out to my Uncle Brian, we couldn't have made it out yet. He told us to bring the turkey out to his house, and he would take care of it, and he would show us everything all we needed to do. So we load the turkey up to the car, take it out to my Uncle Brian's house, and anyways, he shows us everything. He shows us how to get all the meat out of it, how to save the fan and the beard, and that's what he said he would be doing that for me, so he's gonna get the beard mount and the fan mount for me. So thank you to my Uncle Brian. This video has definitely been a learning process. It's a hunt that me and Dad never will forget. It was cool seeing how that turkey just kept coming into that call. That was really cool. It was just a really good learning experience. As you know, if you're an avid turkey hunter, we made a ton of mistakes. That's why I said at the very beginning, if me and Dad get a turkey, it's all on God. And it was definitely all on God that we got a turkey. And if you're an avid turkey hunter and you've seen all the mistakes we made, I'm sure you can agree on that. But it was definitely an experience. Me and Dad have a ton better of an idea to what to do now than what we did before. Dad's never even killed a turkey, so I'm now one up on Dad. Woo woo! So, now we got that, and we're gonna be getting the meat and getting the fan done and the beard done. And like I said, we couldn't have done it without my Uncle Brian's help. He's the one who showed us how to do everything. He told us what to do, and me and Dad learned quite a bit that day. So, yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of a longer video, but I figured I'll make it longer and try to keep pretty much most of the stuff that happened inside the video in the video. That way, whenever I'm like 50 years old and I want to go back and see my turkey hunt, my very first turkey I ever killed, I can just get on YouTube and type it in and then see all the stuff that I forgot about at that time. So that's kind of why I kept a lot of stuff that I generally want to keep inside a video in here. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, very first turkey. It was amazing. I loved it. And that's an experience I'll never forget, and it's an experience I'm sure Dad will never forget. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed what you watched. Be sure to hit that little bell thing in my hopper beside the notification thing. I guess I said that wrong. Be sure to hit that little bell. Good grief. Said it wrong again. Be sure to hit that little bell button beside the subscribe button to be notified anytime I post a new video. And hopefully I'll get this video posted this Friday. And yeah, hope y'all enjoyed, and tell me what your thoughts are on this video. And if you are an avid turkey hunter, let me know down in the comments some of the things, like some tips on turkey hunting. So me and Dad will have a better idea what to do next year. And I'm pretty sure I already mentioned this, but it's a little fun thing before I close this completely out. That was actually my last youth season, and I'm pretty sure that's the first thing I've ever killed on a youth season. So that was a great way to end my last youth season. So, that being said, hope y'all enjoyed. I'm repeating myself now. So, till next time, I'll catch y'all later. Hawk out.
That's all, folks.